person you texted. Let's look. This is so embarrassing. Oh my god. Hey you guys. Oh my god. Hey guys, it's Cora. Welcome back to my channel. So it is Saturday. As you guys know, I've been trying to post every Sunday, and I had a whole video filmed for this week. I mean, a whole video. I had it like partially edited, and I hated it. And I've been starting to realize that this has happened to me way too often. And usually when it happens, it's because I'm prioritizing getting views rather than like content that I actually want to be making. So I scrapped it because if I'm not happy with something, I don't want to post it. Over the past 2 weeks, I've gained almost 1,000 subscribers, which is insane. And I just figured that a lot of you don't really know much about me and who I am, which is very important if you're watching someone, especially like every week. So I asked you guys on my Instagram to ask me any personal questions you have or assumptions about me or any just like random questions. And then I also asked you guys what you guys wanted me to do while I was answering questions, and majority said cook something. So we're gonna just bake some cookies, because why not? You know, we all deserve a good cookie once in a while. First question, what do you miss the most from pre-quarantine the least? Obviously, the circumstances that this quarantine is under are awful. I was having a pretty tough school year, just with my anxiety, depression, and then also just like grade-wise, like everything. Well, I think because of the depression and anxiety, I think that my grades were suffering a little bit because it was just harder to focus. I need to melt this salt. Literally all school year, I was just praying to have a break. Like all I wanted was a break where I could just be home and not have to stress about anything. I really honestly needed this time to be alone and this time to, I don't know, just kind of work on myself, my health, my self-respect, and all that kind of stuff. So, but for stuff I really miss hanging out with all my friends and lacrosse and choir and all that kind of stuff. Is really sad. I miss all of that. Okay, we've got two assumptions here. One is that you're very nice. I would hope to think I'm a nice person. I try my best. You get annoyed easily. Yeah. What is your favorite state you've been to? Either Texas or Florida. I was supposed to put all the sugars in. Okay. Have you ever had a boyfriend? I have not really, no. I mean, I have like a middle school relationship, but I don't really count that. No, I have not had a boyfriend. How do you deal with staying positive and confident? I have struggled with confidence my whole entire life. I think it's just important to like remember that we are all so like unique and special.
When I was filming this, I said the word like about 1,000,000 times, and I just can't get myself to put that in the video. Basically, what I was trying to say is once you're able to break free from society's standards of what beauty is, you realize how special your body is, and it's so cool that everyone has a different body type, right? So instead of putting yourself down because you don't look like someone else, celebrate that and celebrate your uniqueness and all the things that make you you.
Thoughts on high school parties / are you into them? I'm definitely not into them. I have been to a couple high school parties and they're really just not my thing. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do any of that stuff. I think that stuff is all super overrated, and I don't know, some people think so I think when you're at a party where everyone is drinking to have fun and you're not drinking, it's not really fun. So what challenges of high school do you hope to overcome for our senior year? For my senior year, I think I would really love to just like care less about what other people think of me. I mean, like at this point, it's like your last year of high school. A lot of these people you're never gonna see again, or at least for like a really long time. Do you have any post-high school plans yet? I would say I have post-high school hopes, but not plans. In a dream world, I would go to California and go to USC and go to the film school and live out all my dreams. But the reality is California is a very expensive place to go to school. I don't know, I'd say for post-high school plans, obviously go to college, get a good education, whether that's right here in Wisconsin or in California. I would just love to study film. Would you ever do YouTube full-time? Absolutely. It's funny to think about, you know, I always tell people, if they ask me what I want to be when I grow up, I say film editor, film producer, something like that. But in a dream world, I keep referring to my dream world, but in a dream world, I would love to be able to just create my own content, work for myself, start a business. Yes, I would definitely do YouTube full-time if that was an option for me. So, what would be your perfect first date? The thought of going on a date gives me anxiety, so I would say my perfect first date would be driving around, listening to some music, maybe getting some food, watching a movie. If you're down to do any of those things, hit me up. Let's go on a date. Assumption, you are an introvert. I think I'm an introverted extrovert, if that makes sense. What's been the hardest thing you've had to deal with so far in life? I definitely consider myself blessed in the fact that I haven't had to deal with anything horrible in my life, for sure. I guess two things probably would stand out to me. One would be bullying, just like dealing with bullying overall. A lot of it was like centered towards my YouTube channel. Some of it was because of my weight. All those types of things. I would say the other hardest thing I've had to deal with would be heartbreak, probably. People always get really surprised when I tell them that. Honestly, I'm surprised. But I've never had a boyfriend, as we already established, but I have been in love once before. And that did not end well for me. So that was definitely one of the hardest things I've ever had to deal with, but it also like taught me so much, and I would not be the same person I was today if I hadn't have gone through that. Ideal significant other. Obviously someone who's very respectful. I'm not really gonna say much about looks because I think that looks are subjective and that should not be what you look for in a guy. But the one thing I would say is that they kind of have to be taller than me, I think. That's like the one thing. Other than that, like, it's all about personality. My ideal man would be Hardin Scott. What's your favorite thing about having a YouTube channel? I don't have millions of subscribers, but I do get a lot of DMs from you guys, and you guys are literally the sweetest people in the world. Oh, another thing I love about having a YouTube channel is that I'm able to like look back at like certain times in my life. Like going back and watching old videos and like seeing, oh, this is what I was like in 8th grade or 7th grade or freshman year. You know what you're gonna major in for college? I kind of already touched on this, but hopefully film. Hopefully I can get a minor in like marketing or business, something like that, just so I can kind of connect the two. How tall are you? I am 5'7.5", 5'8"-ish. Favorite lesser known place to shop? As you guys probably know, I kind of really only shop at Goodwill. I cannot stress enough how underrated thrifting is. I guess this isn't lesser known, but Princess Polly is like one of my favorite stores. I think they have the cutest clothes, and they're all pretty affordable too, which is great. Do you want to make a career out of social media / YouTube? Again, I kind of touched on this, but I definitely would love to. Obviously, it's not really like my plan because I can't really plan on doing that. It kind of has to just happen. First kiss story. Interesting question. I have not had my first kiss yet. Well, okay, actually, there was this guy I really liked, and I really wanted to make him jealous. I was with my friend Nora, and I was kind of complaining about how I haven't had my first kiss, and she was like, Cora, I'll be your first kiss. And so we kissed, and we filmed it, and I put it on my Snapchat so that he would see it and maybe get jealous. He saw it, but I don't think he got jealous. Biggest fear. I have this really, really big fear of gas masks. I'm gonna be honest with you. They scare the shit out of me. Oh, I also have a fear of pine nuts. Those are kind of like my irrational fears. I guess like actual fears would be like being alone forever. I don't know, it's kind of a fear of mine. Biggest accomplishment. Every time I get this question, it takes me so long to think about my answer, which is so sad. Like I can't think of anything. I was very proud of myself for getting into 10, which is actually funny because my friend Parney asked me this question. There's this music group at my school, which is 10 seniors and 10 juniors. You have to audition for it. Ever since freshman year, I've like looked up to the girls in 10 so much and like idolized them, but I never, ever planned on auditioning for 10, which was kind of the weird part. But junior year came along, and like last minute, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna audition because like if I don't, I'm gonna regret it. So I'm just gonna audition. And I got in, and now I've made some of the closest friends in my life, and it's so much fun. Favorite part of yourself? Physical, then like emotional. I really like my eyes. Emotionally, I like how I always look out for other people. Most underrated part of yourself. These are such interesting questions, and I feel so bad answering them. Like I'm not good at this. I think my matureness, maybe. I act kind of crazy at school and like in my videos and stuff like that, but I'm like a really good person to come to if you have like kind of a serious or like personal problem. I'm always down to like talk people through things and stuff, and I think people don't really know how much I can just be like a super chill person. Do you think you'll amount to something? She said, of course I think so, but I want to know what you think. First of all, thank you. I've always hoped so, and I've always wanted to, obviously. I'm gonna put it out in the universe and say yes. I think I will amount to something. Yes. Yep. You're pretty and I love you. I love you more. That's so sweet. What's your biggest insecurity? P.S. I love you. I love you too. I have quite a few. My stomach. Always been really insecure about that. which is just so sad. Like when I say it out loud, it's so sad that like that's something I worry about. I don't have a flat stomach. Like I've never had a flat stomach. Also, definitely my double chin. I know people always say they have a double chin, whatever, but you don't even know the half of it. I have a double chin kind of just whenever I talk or smile or take a picture or whatever. Definitely always been self-conscious about that. What motivates you? Vlogs of people, like specifically vlogs of people who are productive. So like Alicia Marie, for example, is always very productive in her vlogs, and after watching them, it makes me want to like go get up and do something. Same with Ava Jules. Her vlogs are so motivating because she's always so on top of things. Got any colleges in mind? I have like a whole list of colleges that I would love to go to. UW-Madison obviously is on there. USC is like my dream college. University of Southern California. UCLA, University of California, Los Angeles. University of Austin, Texas. University of DePaul. University of Milwaukee. Twin Cities, Minnesota Twin Cities. What is your goal with your YouTube channel? I want to do a lot of videos on body positivity, self-love, stuff like that. So I guess I'd say my goal with my YouTube channel is to help people. I really want to focus more on how I can use the platform that I have to reach other people and inspire other people. I assume that you write with your left hand. No, I'm a right-handed person. Can you give younger girls any tips about how to be proud of who they are? I love this question. This is so cute. I would say when you grow up, you're gonna look back on yourself and envy who you were then, you know? I always look back at older pictures and I'm like, wow, I hated myself then and I look so good, I was doing good, like why did I hate myself? I feel like nothing I'm saying is making any sense, but just appreciate who you are in every moment, because at some point in your life, you're gonna wish you were at that point again. How did your parents come up with your name? By the way, we have the same name. Horror Gang, what's up? I actually talked about this in my video with my parents. I was basically named after a girl in the movie Titanic, because I guess my mom was watching Titanic right before she gave birth to me, so. Last person you texted. Let's look. This is so embarrassing. The last person I texted was David Dobrik's like auto number, like. But besides that, last person I texted was my grandma. So, hey grandma. Favorite picture in your phone? I don't know. I'll think of it and I'll put it right here. This is my favorite picture in my phone. Favorite picture of yourself? Again, can't think of it, but I'll put it right here. One thing you've been doing to keep yourself happy? Watching the Vampire Diaries. A lot. That was all the questions I have so far, but the cookies are still chilling and I'm still gonna have to cook them. So I will catch up with you guys once the cookies are done. I love you guys so much. I hope that today you got to know me a little bit better, and I'm excited for my future videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh my god, I can't reach this time. I always end it like that. Okay. Bye.